All right, good afternoon. So as you all know, we had a really good discussion this morning in circle around some of the things that are going on in our country, especially with Michael Brown, Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, and Akai Gurley, which are some of the names that we mentioned. So we just want to gather you all together to sort of hear your thoughts on this. So Giovanni, we'll start with you. Go ahead.
So I believe that in the problems that we face in recent events, it infuriates me because in my understanding of this problem, like all black young men have been killed by white police officers. So it demonstrates that the minority, like, their value in the United States aren't as high because of the fact that you only see white police officers killing them. And I said that I'm infuriated about what's happening because this demonstrates that there's still racial hatred, which we thought that was going to be completely over after the civil rights movement, but it continues to reoccur.
Families are going through out here, and that it would be really hard for them to go on with this happening. I would like to adjust number 4.
So, do you think someone can or should address this situation? If so, who and what should be done? If not, why do you feel this way, and what does this mean for you? So,
What do you think?
What I think is that we can relate this to us basically, because like we're young kids right now, and that it's like the world is different. So like we could have an education started, and we could be more effective towards our grades. Like if you have a low grade, you shouldn't be happy or anything like that. You should be wanting to change it, and as you change your grades, it's changing and adding on to your future. As we all say, that one little step could be a big difference in life. Pointing to that road, it's saying that how, as us kids, as we are right now, we have an opportunity our parents never do. And that means people, our parents, like people who may not drop out of college, you shouldn't be able to do the same thing.
This is also racial hatred because not only are they all black men, each of them were, every defendant was proven not guilty by the jury of the United States. No matter how many times we went through this process, no one was able to take initiative and say that, oh, since these cases have been reoccurring, maybe we should try and punish this person so it may not happen again. So as this constantly is reoccurring, not many people are able to see the true meaning of that this is another cycle of segregation or slavery going around in a circle.
Yeah, like you said, history is repeating itself here. Because with Edison in 1955, he was murdered for whistling at a woman, saying that he was trying to harm her, where we all see that all of these African-American men were unarmed. And I want to focus on the purpose of their killings. And like Joshua said, the purpose is very simple because since they were African Americans or they had dark skin, these white men felt that they had to die. It's not because they were armed, because these African American people were armed and were going to some way physically or mentally hurt these people, but just because from what society has portrayed them as, these officers or like what Miguel said, counterparts feel that these people just have to live no more.
I agree.
I should make a good point because everyone agrees that this is just unjust and unfair. And Marcus, you also bring up a good point because you're showing how the jury and the court, it's showing how the jury just agrees with every white man that kills a black man. They don't think of punishing the white man, even if there's not enough evidence to prove the white man. But all this evidence that we've brought upon this table shows that, like Adam and Claudia were saying, that no white man has killed another white man because they feel that segregation is still upon us, like segregation in the 1900s. Sharecropping was another form of segregation, and I think this is just reoccurring and just providing another part of segregation.
I'd like to touch back on what Amaya said. I think these killings have to do with more so stereotypes because what the media has portrayed these men as, when as the media has portrayed these men as so the men that killed all these African American men have a lethal fear of them, and they felt they had to die.
Question 3 said, if any of my adult friends are asking a question, what do we say to our sons? What is your response to that question? So I think, man, there are many things that you can say in response to this question, but like, I think that we should be telling, I don't think that it's like, I mean, I agree that there is like a racial problem, but like, I think that we should be trying to stop like all killing, because like people don't necessarily always go out and riot or like make petitions when black people are dying in their own neighborhood. Like, what about the black people that are killing each other in their neighborhoods? Not just like the white people that are killing each other. So like, we should be asking ourselves like, what can we do to prevent black people from killing each other and find ways to like strengthen our community so that like it's not like us against them. It's like we should all be working together. It shouldn't be a question of whether or not the white cops are being racist to the black people, or the black people are not like, listening. We should be trying to find a way to like work together so that we can get around us.
I agree with where you're coming from, that I like to tell, it's like people should tell their sons that the whole truth, I think, because it's mainly important to know that your kids trust in what you're saying. So if your kids don't trust in what you're saying and you're telling them a lie or you're telling them a whole another story, it brings down the whole perspective of being a father or mother to your son. And I think that not only that, you should focus on is that telling them that how are you going to change the world, how are you going to make the world a better place. So not only you as a parent have to encourage your child, your son, to make a difference in life and not be a person from
We're still running out of time, and I'm going to give Mr. Bell a chance to say something. So, Jair, make your last comments, and then we're going to throw it to Mr. Bell.
I feel like somebody who can address and make a change in the situation is like us. So like what I said before, we take initiative in our own communities. And like right now, it's like, take your education seriously. It's like your education gives you freedom and it gives you knowledge. So like if you don't know something, then you can't make a change about it. But if you're taking your education seriously and you're learning, then like you'll be able to help make a movement and changes. So that things will be different for people that are going to come.
So first of all, this conversation that you guys are having and the way you're speaking to each other is why Mr. Ballard wanted to do this in the first place. Because when I look around the room and I'm hearing what you guys are saying, this is the change. And Mr. Ballard in this conversation today talking about how powerful you guys are with your words and your ideas. This is why. This is what it should feel like. Because I'm looking around, I'm listening to what you guys are saying, and I'm not only listening to your words, but I'm listening to how you're talking. And I don't know if you understand the type of change that can be created by your words and your actions. And so when I think about where this conversation is with me, anytime I'm watching the news, I always think about how it affects you guys and all your teachers do, because that's where our heart lies and how much we care about you guys. And I'm thinking about what this means for you all, and I'm thinking about the type of perception that sometimes people view us. And a lot of you spoke about education, and you're right, getting your education, but what that also is going to mean is it's being able to fight for yourself. And I don't mean fight with your fists, I mean fight with your ideas. And your teachers and I always come back, though, to how you carry yourself and how you conduct yourself. And some of you still, I think, struggle sometimes with seeing education is more than just the grades that you get on your report card. And what we're trying to teach you here, there's a reason why we ask for you to tuck in your shirts. There's a reason why Mr. Ballard had you say those things at the end of the circle about how powerful you can be as people. There's a reason that we ask for you to walk with your head up and walk like strong young men. And because when we talk about breaking some of these stereotypes and perceptions that some of you guys brought up, that's how. Report cards can do that, education can do that, but also the way you conduct yourself can. And a lot of you guys talked about it. It's not only how you walk down the halls here, but it's how you speak and interact with other people, even outside of school. And you could bring in anybody who has any ideas about who you guys are as people. And if they listen to this conversation, my guess is they would leave being blown away by what you guys were able to talk about. And there's power in that. And that's what Mr. Ballard continues to talk about. That's what I continue to talk about, and all your teachers. There's a power in having young black men have these conversations and sound the way and sit the way and act the way you guys do. And I don't know sometimes if you see that or feel that power, but we do. And having and listening to this conversation, it only makes me want to do this more with people in this room, because a lot of you have not only impressed me, but you've even surprised me, because my expectations for you are really high, but hearing this really exceeded a lot of that. And the way you were able to interact with each other is very awesome. But I want you guys to also come away with, like, now I think some of you are to the point where you can start thinking about, what does that mean? What of your ideas that you're talking about are actionable? So what are possibly some things that we can do? And so I know Mr. Ballard is interested in this too, of like having conversations with you guys about what are some things that are around our area that we can do. Because we're old enough now, you guys are old enough now, and you're obviously mature enough now to start to think about how you can forge your path to actually make that change.
My words are powerful. My ideas are worth spreading. My ideas matter. My life is filled with purpose. My life matters. My life